Hi everyone, welcome to another faith vlog, life vlog. Hi my brothers and sisters in Christ and to everyone who's watching. Um, I don't know if I've got any faith vlog this week, what I've been doing this week really. I've not gone through Colossians properly, although I have definitely read it this week, but all the teachings, I still need to soak all of it up because I'm actually really changing the way that I read the Bible. Before I would just really like fly through it really quick. I've read it, tick. But now I'm really soaking it. So I'm reading it, but I'm slowing it down to move on to the next book because I really want to meditate upon it and soak it in and learn all the teaching within the context of the book. So even though I've read Colossians last week, I haven't fully soaked it all in yet. Um, so that's where I'm at. I've also read 1 John, 2nd John, 3rd John, and the book of Jude because I've just kind of been working for the past week, and so I've not been in the rhythm properly last week. But obviously reading the Bible is still does something. It's our spiritual food. So I just read it. Read uh first, second, and third John in the book of Jude are short books, so I read those. But obviously I'm going to go back to it to soak it in, listen to all the teachings about it, and really meditate upon it. Apart from that, this week, what else have I been doing? I'm just gonna move a bit. I feel like I'm too close. I ordered this book. It's called Bondage Breaker, and it says you have the right to be free, win the battle for your mind, overcome negative thoughts, irrational feelings, and habitual sins. So I'm just on chapter 1. I've taken chapter 1 and finished that one, and I'm going to continue trying to finish this book. What else have I been doing this week? Oh, I was supposed to go to Nottingham today for praise, prophecy, and worship. I did decide in between before we got to this place. Oh, I'm just not gonna go because I kind of had a misunderstanding with one of the brothers. But then eventually I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. So, but I messaged my brother and sister in the Lord who comes from Destiny Church, a church I used to go to in Wakefield. They were also going to initially come. I love them to pieces. They're called Debbie and Joel. They're a fun couple. Um, I said, are you still going to the praise, prophecy, and worship in Nottingham today? Because if you are, I'll go and grab a lift from you, and we can all go together. But anyway, they said that they weren't going anymore because something came up with Joel's work colleagues, and like he's doing something with them now. So, and then my son says maybe he'll come with me, even though it's a maybe. I would have come to the praise, prophecy, and worship with him. But like I said on one of my last videos, me struggling with PMOS sometimes, and I get fatigued with it sometimes. I just getting out of bed this morning was just impossible. It wasn't happening, so I ended up not going anyway. But I really hope that everyone who went got blessed, got set free, got prayed for, and met new believers and fellowship with them, and just like really had a good and wonderful day. Um, so, what I'm doing is trying to get my house in order, my house sorted, because next week, I think, or it could be the week after, it's soon anyway. I've got a house inspection because I've been here for over a year, and it's just an inspection just to see if I'm keeping the house in good condition, basically. So I'm trying to get things sorted. Um, my cellar is actually leaking with water all the time. I don't know why. So all the smell, the foistiness is coming up here, rising, and when I come into my house, it just smells foisty, and I hate it. So I need to just kind of clean that all the time, and I'm just gonna hide like the carpet that I've got pets. So some of the carpet they've kind of scratched it off. Not a massive portion, just a tiny bit, which is I'm grateful about that. And this thing here, I don't know. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see. I don't know how the heck that happened. No, I can't point it. But that light up there is just dangling. It came off from the ceiling, and somehow that needed fixing. And the wallpaper in the bathroom, there's like a massive hole on the wall, and that's my daughter's doing. You think that when they reach to like teenager point that they'll stop doing things like that, and they don't. Well, at least my daughter felt the need to scratch the wallpaper off. So I need to fix that hole on that wall. Um, so I'm also trying to get plugged back into a church, to a fellowship, a regular, consistent fellowship, so that we can be there for one another and to build each other up. So yeah, I just don't know at the moment where, but I really need to get properly plugged into a church, like week in, week out again. So yeah, and you can see in the background that's Orion, that's Mimi, they're just asleep. Dallas over there. But yeah, so that's just been my week, and I guess I'll chat to you soon for another faith or maybe life update. But that's what happened this week anyway in my life. So I shall see you guys later. Talk to you again soon, and yeah, have a blessed week.